selected.
What's a lame to a real one? Never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. 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 Never turn my back on my guys when they
Entering,
need me.
searching
Gotta
pop-up,
give respect
searching
for
for
my
opponent.
job. It
If
ain't
opponent
easy.
is not
Feeling
found,
good,
invite will
mental
be
state of
sent.
God is the reason. This is plain Jane season. Fresh up off the plane in Japan, I ain't leaving. They say seeing is believing. Well, here's a briefcase with $1 million even. This all week, no days off. This hard work gon' pay off.
West
I made
End
myself a promise young. I would never work a day job. Put it in the safe. Never know when I'm gonna need that. Came in
in
with my
F
game.
checks
You don't know
KCA
where your
3
homies
days.
at.
Ready.
Gave you a lot of game. You don't owe me back. You say you a boss. Gotta show me that. Never leave the house without the pack. Where my
It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. No bigger stage than this one. Sold out MetLife Stadium, located just outside of New York City. Coming up,
Entering
we
play
begin a
costing.
triple-header here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New York Jets. Strap in, the first of 3 on this Sunday. What a day we have in store. Super Wild Card Weekend on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that
Entering
will be a
play clock
touchback.
on plan. There are 7 categories. Contain QB scramble is selected. Over. There are 4 categories. You have 15 options. Cover 1 hole is selected. Give cushion. Seam flat.
Right to the air is Jackson. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going
Entering
to go
play
down.
call. Over. There are
It'll
4
be a
categories.
loss of 10.
3
And it'll bring up second.
At the 15-yard line.
Over. There are 2 categories. You have 24. Give cushion. Seam flat. Give cushion.
13. Go ahead. Hey. Sit up.
Jackson. He finds Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but they've got
Entering
this one
play
up to the
call. Over.
35-yard
There are 2
line.
categories.
First
You have
catch of this
24
wild card
options.
game for a
Cover 3
1,000-yard
plays selected.
receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
Tempo. Cover 4 quarters.
180.
Give cushion. Seam flat.
180. 180. Sit up.
Jackson. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
At the 42-yard line.
180. Hey, middle.
Give cushion.
180. Middle.
Jackson now. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact.
Entering
Brings up
play
second
call.
down.
Over. There are 2
Used to have the
categories.
coaches tell us
You
all the
have
time, those
24
scouting
options.
reports aren't just to use up
Over.
paper,
Selected.
guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
Again, Jackson. Wilson's got it on the crossing route. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 29-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting and preparation and understanding what their team is capable of.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Give push vertical, seam flat.
Throwing is Jackson. Flush to his right. He finds his man, complete. That's Holt. His first catch in this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
That is definitely what we call our defensive uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Contain is selected.
2nd and 10.
Give cushion.
Now it's Jackson. Touchdown, Jets. Devontae Smith. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Jets will strike first here in this wild card matchup. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Entering play call, special teams, you have 6 options, return left leg is selected.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. The lane opens here, he's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
Now Cade York for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
Entering play call, special teams, you have 6 options, kickoff kick left is selected.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
There are 7 categories. There are 4 subcategories. Option is set to over 15 plays. You have 10 options. 4, 3 is choose the player to replace. Choose a new player. You have 6 options. Choose the player to replace. You have 11 options. Formation. There are 7 categories.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Bring some guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
Seam flat.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Give cushion.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's got Smith here.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Go ahead. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
Jackson will throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Holt. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 41-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Cover too hard flat.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Now a throw here to his running back. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be second down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And he gets us right inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
That's the third time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown on that last play.
Now a first and 10 at the 11. Now it's Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Entering play
the result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down. These two teams all tied after one.
Entering play 60 out Jacks.
Second and 6.
Give cushion.
To throw again is Jackson. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete.
Entering play call.
He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3 and not giving up 6.
Give cushion.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is out of bounds here. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's first and goal. They gave themselves options there on the third down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Jackson's going to try the sneak. And he stopped immediately there.
Entering play call.
No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
Yes.
And he's in. Touchdown,
Entering
Jets.
play call. Coach
A touchdown run there from a yard out.
categories.
And the Jets have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the
Entering
score
play
14-7.
Special teams. You have 6 options. Return left leg is selected.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35.
Wing pair. There are wing punt chase.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll try and run this with Austin. He gets them a little over half of what they need, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold them to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
3rd and 5.
Max protect.
On 3rd down, Atkins, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fielded just inside the 20. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
There are 4 categories. You have 15 options. Cover 1 wholly selected.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started. The way that they're going about doing things right now, they've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown. And that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
That's good for 28 yards. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him. Why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Pass.
Yo. Report.
Now Jackson on 1st down. And a Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Pass.
To throw is Jackson. Under pressure, they got him again.
Entering play
He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Contain. Cover 3 lock. Cover 2 drop.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
13. Go right here.
Give cushion.
In motion right is Wilson.
Pass.
Hey, hey.
Pass.
Hey.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Entering.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Backs protect. Come back.
They'll run on 1st down. Atkins. And so close, he gets it to the 1.
Entering play
out of bounds right there. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
You have 12 options. HB stretch
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Right. Backs protect.
Check match.
They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
95 Mike. Tight. Goal line fit. 94 Will. Right. Backs protect.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Entering
they go I formation, fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Special teams, you have 6 options. Kickoff keep left is selected.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
There are 7 categories. There are 3 big nickel. Over G, you have 24 options. Cover 3 sky is selected.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort. Turn it into a successful play.
On 2nd down, Jackson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet 1st down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside. Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep and you catch him close to the spot.
1st down now, but that clock rolling.
Give cushion.
At the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. He's going to air one out. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. Now all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. 50 yards. And the Jets will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Return left leg is selected.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Wing pair, doubles wide slot close.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Switch X comeback is selected.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Right. Fade. Comeback, backs protect.
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Here comes 3rd down at 7.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. Punt is selected.
The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
Report!
Give cushion.
No.
Slot man moves right.
You at X.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Entering complement adjustments. Screen run inside is selected. Defend short pass. Defend medium pass. Defend deep. Contain QB scramble. Defend inside run. Defend outside run.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Entering play call, formation, T-drive.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
Audible. Backs protect.
On 2nd down now, Atkins. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 61 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay of game.
Flat.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. And that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to get in the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of him had almost no chance to block him. They were on him in a hurry.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Under. You have 6 options. Cover 3 sky is selected.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review.
He's got a man complete. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 44 yards.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number 1, it's easy for him to get lost. And number 2, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Quick strike out wide by Jackson.
The goal of the wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Seam flat.
Change it. Go. Go ahead. 13.
Now Jackson. He finds his man complete. That's Holt. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 19 yards on the pickup there. And now they'll have it first and goal.
The speed with which his offense can get down the field has taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Second and goal from the 6 this time. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line down at the 2. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on third and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Brings up 4th and goal.
And this one is right through. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And there he goes again. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Steelers.
Again, Elvin partner, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Extra point by York is up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21.
Special teams, you have 6 options. Kickoff, keep left is selected.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Formation, over, there for cover 1 robber.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act in the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Call over. There, LB Sting 1.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Hey, middle.
Here's Jackson to throw. Steps away. Now he'll throw deep left side. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown! A big play there. six-quarter lead. And that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a two-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
The extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Left flag is selected.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
I form, strum, deep low, flanker drive, AHB stretch.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Backs protect. Fade.
Now a give, right side. Atkins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Flat. Contact. Max protect.
On 2nd down, Atkins. Some tough running, but it only gets him to the 45-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Flat. Out left.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Jets are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
And to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now. An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Flanagan. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down line, and it's 2nd and 4. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay there.
And not in any rush offensively. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Jackson. Hard throw, incomplete.
I see the surprise on your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Slot.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Max protect.
Now a give, right side. Atkins. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
77 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Max protect.
Right back to him on 1st down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Contact.
2nd and 4. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
No command that time, man. Put a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Fade. Out left. Contact. Delay fade.
They'll look to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. 20! And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 15-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Right.
Now a give, right side. Atkins. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
There are 5 categories. You have 12 options. HB stretch is selected.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Let's go now.
Now 1st and goal.
Right. Max protect.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Steelers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Max protect. Out left. Out left. Delay fade.
They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
90 ticks to go. Still time, but they need this onside kick. And the Jets have got it. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Cushion. Seam flat.
No, we change it.
Give cushion. Pass.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Right shot. Right shot. Hey, Ozzie, Ozzie, sit up. Sit up.
Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. This is Smith with a ground. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
These guys say they're not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Wiggins. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he will have a Jets first down, and that should just about do it. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage, and time is going to expire in this football game. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Yeah, you know, get to the wild card game. Check, got that done. Win a wild card game. Big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there. And